Our job is to equip you guys with our knowledge that we have, because we've started at the very bottom. My first board was a 6.0 78-meter Kalama board. They weren't even making SUP boards really at the time. And so at the time, and I would have friends like Jack and Eric Sturman, these guys like, this is the best board, And I would stand up to my feet and I would be up here in water and paddle up. And then before I could catch a bump, if I could stay straight, I would do a big 360, because I couldn't keep it straight. Or paddling a thing out of the water and balancing. If I didn't get a bump within 10 seconds, I would have to come down from pure exhaustion, And so, like I said, all those trials and tribulations that me, Hobie, Kavika, and all the crew went through, it just, we've learned a lot of things about gear selection, how you dial in your gear, where to put the mass and stuff. Little mechanics on how to keep your board straight and stuff, paddling up. So our pleasure is to share with you what we know, so that you guys can accelerate your journey and accelerate your learning curve. And like I said, don't worry about hitting the peak of Mount Everest in this 3-day span, because some people will make some big strides, but also with some of the campers that we have it in the past, is that they'll come here and they'll just get overwhelmed with information. Good overwhelmed with information, skills, techniques, mechanics, and they go back home and then they're able to go at their own pace and break through. And that to me is very valuable, because it took us years, and so the way that we, like, say for example today, what we're gonna do maybe not be so exciting, which is the flat water stuff, but the technique and the mechanics and the fundamentals, it's gotta be in place, or you're not gonna progress.
And it's so much easier here than in bumps.
Yes.
Because you can stand on your board and you can balance and you can focus on single things instead of trying to think about your hand while you're also trying to balance on your board while you're getting thrown around. So this is really as good as it gets.
We call it the 3D chessboard. It's moving in all directions and everything, right? And so the mechanics are good. Our goal today is just get out there, paddle around. Like I said, Hobie and I come from paddling backgrounds, so paddling technique is important. How you stand on your board is important. Not too wide, not too narrow. How you offset your feet, whatever it is, all those things help you steer your board, keep you relaxed. The main thing when we're out here is just you want to be able to stand on your board here and relax, because the second you get into some texture, now like you're burning energy, balancing and stuff. And then when you go for a bump, you're burning energy. And then if you get onto foil, you're like, oh boy, I'm too tired to foil. And so you come back down. So all this right here is perfect. Get the foundations, learn to be efficient with your energy, and we'll go through the mechanics.